With respect to the current work that is going on, I think a little background will do. In 2012, there was the inspection by the EU team on the food products that are exported from Ghana. Then they realized, went around to see all the processes, the procedures, and the structures that are in place. So we got the nod that the structures were in place, we're doing things fine. And then, as a follow-up in 2015, they came back, did the same thing, and realized that some of the procedures and processes that were supposed to be followed were not. So we fell short along the line. So they were forced to warn us, and hence this ban up to December 2016. And again, the EU does not ban you and leave you alone. They give you requirements, put corrective measures in place. And that is currently what we are doing. So we don't want to only do it from one angle. This time around, it's a whole big team. The people who were most affected by the ban on vegetables are the Ghana vegetable exporters. So that is GAVEX. So this work is done in collaboration with GAVEX. We have visited all their export farms where they source fruits and vegetables from. And those are the farms where we are going to conduct the trials. But if you are conducting trials, you need to know which are the hot spots where the harmful organisms are found. And by the way, the ban came up as a result of most of these organisms that they do find when we export to the EU. Between January 2012 up to up to April 2015, there have been over 730 or 735 interceptions and notifications. And out of this 670 of them are due to harmful organisms, which is about 91.2%. So actually, the main contributing factor are the harmful organisms that are found in the export produce. So as I said, we are not going to do it from a little corner of the country. So the Ministry of Agric is involved. PPRSD, that is the regulator of all these produce that get out of the country, they are also involved. Then we have support from Moab GIZ. They are involved. The GAVEX people, we are going to conduct those things on their farms. They are there. Then CABI is also contributing, but we need funding to do all this research. And of course, the University of Ghana, from this department, Animal Biology and Conservation Science, as well as the Soil and Irrigation unit. So these are the Ghanaian institutions that have teamed up to conduct this trial to meet the EU needs. And the main coordinator of all this is GhanaVeg. They are putting all these institutions and organizations together, and they have been able to work to get an international consultant who is come to join us here in Ghana. And she is a renowned scientist from Uganda, National Agric Research Organization, NARO. So who's been here, we have sat down and we are developing long-term protocols for the banned crops, how to conduct the trials, everything. So far, we have been to the field, visited all the GAVEX farms where they source. We are able to zone them up, and then selected fields where we are going to conduct the trials. And selection is usually based on some criteria we have in mind. We are supposed to select farms from the different agroecological zones, so that when you conduct trials, it is not only restricted to one type of environment or zone. then a product works. Then if you take it to another environment, it doesn't work. So we are taking that into consideration. So different agro-eco zones, availability of land, the experience, and history of production of the crops that we are going to try. All these have been factored into the selection criteria, which we have done. Now we have seeds, inputs, and pesticides that are going to be used for the trials. They are coming from Ghana Veg, Kabi, GIZ Moab, as well as the facilitation of students who will actually be in the field to collect data. So far, this is what we have done. And we think with the strong international protocols that we are drawing, even after these trials, it is going to be a more sustainable approach, because the protocols will be there and they can be followed and applied in all other aspects of crops or vegetables that are not even included in these trials. So we have made it broad-based so that all farmers can follow it in the future. And this is very important because the horticulture sector generally provides a lot of foreign exchange for the country. And then when it comes to the fruits and vegetables, you even need it on our daily basis. And that is the more reason why they also need it out there. Because for all vitamins and all the food items you need, you can get everything in fruits and vegetables. So that has become part of our daily requirements. So I am very, very hopeful that with all these things that we are putting in place, the EU inspectors will come back and they see that not only have we drawn protocols and placed them on ourselves, but they are actually implementing these in the field. So we take them to the field, they see what is happening, and then hopefully the ban will be lifted. Because as of now, the immediate effect is that it is affecting GAVEX farmers, their outgrowers, their families, and then, it has this rippling effect. Nobody is happy. Researchers are not happy. Exporters are not happy. Farmers are not happy, and their families. It is affecting all of us, directly or indirectly. So that is what is happening right now. And for this problem that has come up, we can solve it, and the ban will be lifted. But that does not mean that when we do that, the problem is gone forever, because insects are also part of the environment. They are always there. The only thing we will do is that we try to sustain it and do as we will provide in the protocols, so that in future they do not find themselves in the wrong places. And that is the basis of all these inspections and exports. If you find yourself in the wrong place, you are a pest and you are a harmful organism. Thank you.